Deal. Sony has probably made the worst decision I've ever heard as a gamer. As we all know, on 2028, Sony have announced the end of the physical media, and they've replaced it or decided to go down the route of digital download for video games. And obviously, I don't think I need to explain the why this is a bad idea, but it's just another medium, entertainment medium, treating fans or customers as nothing more than consumers. They don't matter, they will buy any old thing that we give them and they will deal with it. And yeah, it's just yet again the fans that no one cares. Why is this a bad thing? And the main thing is, why is it a bad thing? Well, it's obvious. We don't own anything. We can spend £70, maybe even £120, maybe even more for a game, and in 6 years' time, plus I'll get into the extra content wise, if the server in 6 years' time goes bust or they end or they cease to exist because they're focusing on a new game, then we'll never be able to play a game again because we don't own it. The gaming companies own it. So yeah, and from an article from IGN by Tom Phillips, he states, despite our protests and over 200,000 signatures to oppose this, Sony will not adjust their reasoning for this, and they're going full throttle with this. Yeah. The article states that given the statistics from Dr. Zirkan Toto, I hope I pronounced that right, the CEO of Can- Canton, which Canton, which is basically a consultancy for the gaming industry in Japan, said that even that Sony have 120 million active PlayStation users, and around 50 million of those are subscribed to the PlayStation Plus. And even if 500,000 cancelled, that would only be, what, 1%? So it really wouldn't make a difference. It wouldn't make any change and to Sony's reasoning. Plus, Sony and many other gaming industry leaders probably believe or think that downloadable content and downloads games is more lucrative for them, which is another red flag, if you ask me. And now for the second bit, going on to the fall of the gaming industry, because I think we all know in recent years graphics have been horrible. Sometimes the characters have been annoying or ugly, or the story isn't good, the gameplay is horrible. And in my opinion, it's because video games are made not for gamers anymore. Or more importantly, they're not made by gamers. Which, you want someone who's interested in the medium, you want someone who knows what they're doing. So they make games, proper games. and because of the downfall of the gaming industry, there's layoffs and studio closures, which loses jobs, which leads to the next point of their how the strategy of these companies going from downloadable content or DLC to now a live service where it's just where it's like battle passes and all the other hoo-ha. It's basically just a monetizing cash cow that gamers suffer, really. That's all it is. And insane budgets. Most games nowadays cost 100 millions, maybe even more. And obviously they have to make that back. They have to make that just to break even and more. And it's acting like they're film studios rather than video games, which also means a lot of these gaming companies aren't taking any risks. There's no risks. They're risk averse, which rather than getting entertaining or different stories, we're getting boring, mediocre games with no passion, no care, and so they'll just play safe with a reboot or a reboot or a remake or a remaster because it's guaranteed money for the studio or the company. And then, let's not get me started till the political element in it, in the gaming industry either. That woman that led Watchdog, is it Watchdog? Dirty Dog, sorry. Watchdog, Dirty Dog, down a dirty path of, I don't know what she wanted to do. But she wanted, and the death of Joel and the death of other characters, and it just didn't make sense. And yeah, apologies if this video is a bit of a ramble. It's my first one. I want to do more of these. If you like it, subscribe, and also give me pointers because I want to improve. I want to get better. Because if I improve and get better, it means better content for you guys. So, yeah, thank you for listening.